Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to a new video on Cyber. We're back again after Cyber continued falling. It has been pretty stable since yesterday evening, to be fair, but overall it's not doing great. So I just wanted to give you my thoughts on the current situation on Cyber. What's possible from here? Is it still possible that Cyber will do some sort of a second rally? Which the answer to is yes. It does depend on a lot of circumstances here, though, but still. And just in general, I'll try to give you my thoughts on it. All right, Cyber obviously has made some of you very, very rich, and most of you probably lose money at the very least. And I'll tell you why that is, and I'll tell you how to kind of identify moves like these and how to prevent losing money on them. All right, so that's what we'll do. I think that's very valuable, also in hindsight, but still, because I mean something like this. To be honest, I did predict this, or that sounds so cocky, but I mean something like a move up to 10.5 and $10. That's what I said. I said that's most likely, and then from there it's even possible to get towards $13 to the 5 fib. Now that last move was absolutely ridiculous, and I definitely did not think that was going to happen. But overall, you should have known not to short it with very high funding rates, and for example. So that's also what we'll talk about a bit. Before we dive into that, though, I do want to mention as well that I have my own premium trading group in which we talked a lot in the chat room about this. So there, hopefully, or at least I think most people actually prevented losing money, and some even made some. But in that group, you also gain access to all of my trades and signals and my trading guide. So if you are actually interested in that, then consider joining via the links down in the description, and I'll see you soon. But for now, let's get into Cyber. So overall, this was a huge manipulated rally, all right? There are multiple ways in which you could have seen that. If you go to Cyber right now, for example, what you'll see is that the volume, you can see a lot of volume coming from BitThumb and UpBit. Those are Korean exchanges, and then also some Turkish volume. Usually, if a lot of volume is coming from Turkey and Korea, there's manipulation, all right? And manipulation can go very, very high, and it could even go on for a month. So then what happens, and you can see this on your exchange, but you can also see it, for example, right here, then the funding rate gets very, very high. So if you are in a short, you actually have to pay a lot of money. So if you take a look at, for example, the funding rate over the last day, or over the last 7 days, well, this is not updating, but here you can actually see that if I can actually find it, let's look it up, Cyber. No, it doesn't work like that, by the way. But Cyber's funding rate was very, very high. So if you short then you have to pay a lot of money, and you have a lot of people going long because they receive the funding rate. So the funding rate is one of the things to watch. That needs to be close to zero before you short. And apart from that, you need to have major bearish confirmation. So the biggest bearish confirmation, like here, there's no bearish confirmation, no big bearish breakout. Nothing like that. The first big bearish breakout we got was this move right here from that $16 level. From there, we actually broke down below, well, what is it? From there, we actually broke down below well, not even the 0.382 fib, but the 236 fib. And then here with this candle, yesterday morning, we really broke down below the 382 fib right here. So then it was confirmed, all right? And then it's possible to short. Usually the funding rate is also a little bit lower. So then it's possible. But overall, you can very easily identify that it's manipulated if you check out the volume, a lot of Turkish volume, a lot of Korean volume. Just in general, there are certain exchanges to avoid. Then you know not to short until you have major bearish confirmation and the funding rate is low. So yeah, those are the best tips I think I can give you for now for Cyber. It depends a little bit. I would say Cyber is a little bit is consolidating in an area like this. So between like 6.5 and then $8, or at least 7.5 maybe. Yeah, 7.5 and 6.5. And I would say there's a chance that Cyber will actually rally a little bit, but like not that high. Like I don't think it will get to $10 again. If Cyber is able to break above 7.5 here, we'll get up to 8.5. There's a chance to spike up towards 9.5, but overall, the general direction remains down. So down towards 5.5, down towards 4.5, and ultimately down to $4. All right, that's the general direction. And that could also just happen today if Cyber right now drops down towards 6.5 and drops down below 6.5. Then we'll just get to 5.5, 5, and then 4.5. All right, so overall, that's the expected direction. There's possibility of a bit of a second rally that happens sometimes, but then it would need to break above 7.5 fairly soon, like today at the very least. So we'll have to wait for that. But for now, that's my full thoughts on Cyber. If you do have any questions, let me know. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.